How to use vanishing point in Photoshop place anything into perspective 2024. In this video, I'm going to be showing you on how you can use the vanishing point feature that we have in Photoshop, and you can place any type of text or any type of element into perspective. Okay, so to start things off, what we're going to do is we're first of all going to choose an image. Okay, so I'm going to add the image right here. So this is the image we have. Now I'm going to be adding a text across the building, okay, because that is the type of vibe we want to go with. So I'm going to go ahead and write a text. Let's say I'm going to write tall. Okay, and I'm gonna increase the size of this text, okay, because obviously it's quite small right now. So we're gonna increase the size. There we go. You can obviously choose a better font for yourself if you want to. For me, I think this font works perfectly. I'm also gonna give the words some space. There we go. So we can, truly stretch it out. And then when it comes to the color, I'm going to go ahead and give a change to the color as well. Let's make it white, and let's go ahead to the font section, and let's keep it, simple. Let's keep it this font over here. There we go. So once we've chosen this font, what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy and paste this, and in the pasted one, I'm going to go ahead and write building. There we go. Now, you're simply going to make this larger. Now we're going to bring it here. So now we have two texts, right? Now, once you have these two texts, how are we going to use vanishing point on these? Let me show you. So first of all, what you are going to be doing is you're going to make sure to select the pixels for this. So what we're going to do is we're going to right click. Let's say I'm going to go on tall. I'm going to right click on tall. I'm going to click on select pixels. Now, once we select the pixels, you are going to control C it. And once you control C it, you are going to go and create a layer out of it. So again, we're going to come here, right click. Once you right click, click on select pixels, control C it. Once you control C it, you are going to create a layer, okay? And once we do that, I'm going to make sure to make the tall disappear. Now, once you've created this layer, from here is what you're going to want to do is you're going to go to vanishing point. So once the layer is created, we're going to go over to vanishing point right here. And this opens up vanishing point as so, right? Now, once you open up vanishing point from here, what you're going to do is you are going to choose the different panning tools that it gives you. All right, so what we're going to do with these panning tools is, first of all, we're going to choose the dimensions where we actually want the text to be panned. So I'm going to choose it from here to here, okay, and you're going to adjust it accordingly from this section. All right, I'm going to keep this here, and I'm going to bring this right here, and we're going to bring this over here, just like that. All right, so once you have chosen your actual point of vanish, okay, what you're going to do from there is you're going to make sure to control V your text, okay? So let me show you what it's going to look like. So we're going to click over here, we're going to control V, and now we have our text right here, and you can see what we are trying to do, right? So whatever vanishing points you choose, you're going to make sure to add them, and look at that. It's obviously going to be added accordingly. So you are going to make sure that alternatively, the text that you copy from here needs to be a little sideways, all right? But we can also choose to just add our text like this, right? So to do this again, what you're going to do, go over to the layer, go over to vanishing point, okay? And let's choose a new point this time, right? So I'm going to go from there to here to here to here. There we go. So now we actually have a point, right? So add your text, and just like that, your text is going to appear on this. Obviously, you're going to want to make sure that your text size is reasonable, but once you add your text over here, obviously make sure that the heels are off and the opacity is at full. And once you do that, you're going to click on OK. You're also going to make sure that the text you have added is appearing like this, all right? So just like this, we are going to be using our vanishing point. It's pretty simple. Just create different dimensions for yourself as you please, just like this. And you can make it as big as you want. The size part doesn't really matter. But what actually does matter is how you choose to portray the size into the actual design, okay? So just add it accordingly, and make sure that the font and everything matches well with everything, and just like that you can create something like that. And the same you can do with the larger text that we have in building over here. So let's say we have this text, right? First of all, we're going to go ahead to building and select its pixels. Once you select its pixels, we're going to copy it. Once you go ahead and copy it, you're going to make sure to rotate it around. Okay, so once we rotate it around from here, we're going to make it disappear. Go to layer. Once you go to layer, go to vanishing point once again. And once you go to vanishing point once again, you're going to go into create a plane tool. And you can bring this from here to, let's say, over here, like that. Okay, and just over here you can add your text into this plane, and as you can see, it appears as you want it to appear. Pretty basic, pretty fun stuff to generally have inside your design like that. All right, so just adjust it, and that is how you're going to use your vanishing point. So that is pretty much about it for this video. If you enjoyed watching, please do make sure to drop down a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll be seeing all of you in the very next video. Goodbye.